Welcome everybody to the next unboxing here at Eurofish Aquatics in Tukwila, Washington. I wanted to thank you guys and appreciate you guys subscribing and following on our Facebook page also, so we can keep doing these videos. In the background we have our wonderful display tank with lots of amazing fish and plecos. There's only one fish that's not for sale, and that's Mr. Domino over here. Domino, the black diamond stingray, is growing really well. We're going to be moving him out of this tank soon. Just trying to save up to build him his new pond that he's going to get inside the store. So I'm excited about that, and I will be doing video log of that and the build when the time comes. Just got to save up a little bit more, and I will start the construction of an awesome, amazing, huge pond in our middle of our store to put our larger fish in there, and mainly for Domino here. And there's some beautiful Geophagus speni, earth eaters. Those guys right there, beautiful fish. That's a flagtail perchilida. Got some wonderful discus in here, all strain specific, medium sized. We have some rainbows left over, and some stunning plecos. There's even a gold black ghost knife, so it's a gold ghost knife. Then we also have a leopard eel, some unique fish, and we have two beautiful silver albino arowanas up top. They're doing great. Both of them are eating. I think we're going to be keeping one to go along with our big black arowana. Domino's putting on a show for you guys. He's pounding through the sand looking for food, so he's trying to tell me that he's hungry like he always is. This guy eats literally all day long. So I'm excited about how big he's getting, how well he's doing. So let's get started on this next unboxing here. So we have an awesome 150-gallon tall assorted fancy guppy aquarium. We've upgraded from our originally 55-gallon to a 75 to a 110-gallon pond. Now they've found their permanent home, which is a 150-gallon tall aquarium. So come check that out. It's full of fancy assorted guppies. And here is some stunning Dumbo-eared mixed male bettas. Guppies. Nice Dumbo ears of all different sorts. People have been asking for the Dumbo eared one, so I'm mixing them in. Looks like that one got a little tail got chewed off, but we'll make sure that he grows it back before he finds a home. And there are some nice assorted male Dumbo eared guppies. Here's another. These are your tuxedo koi, tuxedo red koi male guppies to mix in with our huge assortment of assorted guppies. These are really nice. I really like those tails. Looks like they got Dumbo ears too. That one's unique. Definitely are different. Alright. There's another guppy we've never had before. Purple Delta male guppies. Wow. Purple's one of the most difficult colors to get into fish other than green and purple. Very, very rare and difficult, and really nice to see in guppy form. Got nice dorsals. I like these. Their bodies glow. These are cool. I've never seen them. Nice little variety in there. So yeah, our YouTube channel, Eurofish Aquatics. We have amazing assorted guppy video that kind of went viral there. I think we got over 43,000 views on it. Make sure you please go check it out. Hit like if you like it. But I'm gonna do a 2.0 version of that video. And if you're looking for that video, it's not under the unboxing. So you go under the YouTube channel and look up playlist, and it's on the playlist. And that shows all of our fish without any unboxings. And then there's the guppy video I'm talking about that I'm gonna remake in the 150 gallon instead of the 20 gallon. And we'll see how many views we get with that video. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Come check out these beautiful guppies. Bundles of neon tetra. Healthy. No DOAs. We still quarantine them. Got lots of them here. We condition them. I can't keep up with these things. We sell so many here that I'm gonna have to start buying them by the 1,000 instead of the 100. So there's several bags of these. I'm just showing you one. Lots and lots of neons. Neon rainbows. Beautiful. Look at those. Neon rainbows, also called the praycocks. Very affordable. I'm going to start carrying hundreds of these. They're beautiful. I want to see a big school of them. And we also got to prepare for start wholesaling to other fish stores. So I'm going to start bringing in larger numbers of fish, as we have about 3 stores to start wholesaling fish to. So I'm very excited to announce that wholesale part of the business. Hopefully that helps with the progression of the shop. Praycocks, neon, rainbow fish. Alright, here's one that everybody's been asking me about. So brought in a bunch of Siamese algae eaters. People are getting hair algae. We're experiencing some of that here at the store. It's very high in phosphates here in the Pacific Northwest. So these guys come in real handy. They are your Siamese algae eater. Perfect for hair algae. Even if you don't have it, doesn't hurt to have these guys, because they might prevent it from ever getting it. They are schooling though, and they can get aggressive when they get bigger. And if you purchase them this small and they do the job and you're not interested in them anymore, you can always bring them back. I can trade you for either smaller ones or something else. But they come in really handy up here. A nice little female koi betta. Just focused. Come on. There. Nice. Looks like some yellow, black, blue, white. Wow. Really nice. It's a really nice female koi betta. Super cute. Young. You know, not all old, and I mean, they came in a decent bag with water here. I mean, look at that. That's what more Penco and PetSmart does in their stores for their fish. So these guys are nice and young. Get shipped really well. Plenty of water now. Got a nice sorority of female bettas. Finally restocking on some Otto Cinclus. Autosynclus, miniature algae eaters, algae grazers, wild caught from the Amazon. Nice. Yeah, so we have some more Autosynclus. Oh, looks like we got a goner in there. You know, they're not the hardiest miniature catfish. They are from the Amazon, so you have to remember that. So basically, they like warmer water, softer water. So we should do well up here in the Northwest. Just definitely have to quarantine them because they are a wild caught, so sometimes they come in with funguses and parasite issues, but these guys look decent. So got some Autosynclus available. Technically this is a new fish we've never brought in before. It's in the algae cleaning category. Since we're on those, I finally was able to find reticulated Siamese algae eaters. So they don't have the stripe. They get the nice spot on the back, and then they get these beautiful yellow fins. If you want to see a full-grown one, we have some here in our display. I'll try to incorporate that in the video. I'm just happy to finally see these. It took 2 years to find these. That's awesome. These are reticulated Siamese algae eaters. The internet will tell you that they get about 4 inches max. That's a lie. We have 6-inch ones here. So they get about 6.5 inches. So, I mean, that's in a larger tank, obviously, and if you do them right, that's how big they'll get. They don't grow fast, so don't want to come across as their monster fish, but majority of the people have only brought them to 4 inches in the average aquarium. So they are your algae grazers, eaters. They will break down your blackbeard, your hair algae, and all that fun, unfun stuff. It's definitely time for Domino to come out of the tank, or all these fish do, because I just missed it. I wish I got it on video, but he just lunged and tried to catch one of the fish. He's just getting hungry and hungry. He's got an awesome appetite. I mean, I couldn't be any happier with that. But he's definitely killed several fish in this aquarium. So it's time for him to get into a bigger setup. This is a 300-gallon with a 60-gallon sump, and it's becoming just too much. I'm having to do water changes almost daily to keep up with this monster. So I got some shrimp here. I'm gonna try to attempt to feed it. We'll see if he eats some. He's definitely a picky eater. The arowanas are definitely eating the shrimp. I don't know if any will actually land, and see if he'll come and find it. There's a big piece there. Let's see if he goes for it. He usually will lunge just like that, get everyone out of the way, kind of scoot it to his mouth and chow down. So he is definitely eating the shrimp. That's great. So every time he lunges for a fish, I'll just feed him shrimp to tell him no, 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 bad boy. I'm just super excited to get him into a huge pond. I'm just now measuring it out. It's going to be awesome. The big arowana is going to go in there too, and some other big fish. And it'll be a great freshwater exhibit pond that I've always dreamed of having at home, but we're just going to build it here in the fish store instead. So, appreciate your support, because any of that support that you guys give is exactly how I'm going to build this thing. And so if you want to see him, come on down, support your local business. We have some good, healthy, quality livestock here. We have some plants, we have some great products, price match pretty much anywhere, if not beat, a lot of places prices. So absolutely no excuse not to come down and check us out. Alright, up next is this funny looking little critter here. This is a orange back. Okay, let's flip him around. Oh, orange back vampire crab. So they're not fully aquatic, so if you have a paludarium, which is half water, half land, or you have at least a little bit of water so they can go and get wet so they can properly molt, come check these out. They're also called the Halloween crab, the orange and black crab. This one, they're calling it orange back crab. Yeah. Nice. We have food. They're pellet trained. It's really simple to keep them. Set up a tank, put some land, put some water, plants, boom. Very, very easy. So with these vampire crabs, you know, there's over 10 species that we can get. And I just wanted to mention that if you're looking for a specific kind, just let me know and I'll special order them for you. If you let me know by Monday, I'll have them here Thursday and they'll be available Friday for you for pickup. Usually they don't need quarantining since they are, you know, a crab and not a fish. So here is another type, and these are your purple vampire, also called the Bogoransis. These are one of my favorites. It's just stunning. The purple, the black, and the yellow eyes, it's just a beautiful combination. They almost look like poisonous saltwater miniature crabs, but they are 100% freshwater, and they're just not fully aquatic. So you see how they're packaged. They have a little bit of water to keep them moist. They like that damp, moist humidity. A little land for him to get out so he doesn't drown, and obviously some air in the bag. So there you go, purple vampire crab. We're gonna get them in our 50-gallon lowboy paludarium we have set up here. So come check it out if you haven't already seen it. We're fully stocking. So there's several numbers of each type of crab that I show you. I'm just showing you one specimen of each kind. Here is another healthy specimen. Stunning, beautiful. Oh my goodness. This is called the red devil crab. So they're black and red. They remind me of like a black widow. It's just, this one definitely is the most intimidating looking to me. Yeah, red devil. Come get some. Look at those pinchers. I'm so scared of these things. I mean, they're cute and fun, and I'm sure kids will pick them up no problem. I won't touch these things. I'm scared of getting pinched. Yep. Red devil vampire crab. So that puts us at 3 different kinds. So that's the first one was a Halloween, second was a purple vampire, and here's the red devil. Oh man, beautiful, healthy pleco here for all you pleco enthusiasts. Wonder if anybody recognizes this. Give you a moment, take a look at it. Obviously it's part of the Penning family. Can you guess what pleco this is? This is your Royal Zingu L027 pleco. Really, really nice. Basically the gold line, so you'll get gold and black lines down it. It's a beautiful xylivore, so that means that they eat wood, so you have to have driftwood in your aquarium or these guys would literally starve to death. And so showing you the underbelly, making sure you see it's not a sunken belly. Whenever you invest in buying a beautiful, expensive pleco, first thing you want to look at is the health. Just making sure that the belly isn't sunken. tells a story of it's probably not have any parasites and is eating well, so good signs of health. Beautiful pleco here. Oh, and if you're wondering how big this is, max out at about 24 inches. They take forever to get there. Biggest ones I've ever seen are about 10, 12 inches. I've never seen one bigger, so. And like our big black diamond stingray here, this pleco is also from the Xingu River, L027 Xingu Royal Pleco. Another healthy specimen. Really nice. I would love to keep one of these. Wish I ordered more. I didn't know how healthy they're going to come in because they're usually wild caught. And these are stunning specimens. So I will try to order another one if these two do sell. And here we have a nice group of German blue rams. Ooh, decent size, healthy, colorful already. Love it. Yep, they stayed warm. Very, very happy with the shipping. Went well. Our heat packs are great. Oh, these are looking good. Finally, decent sized German blue rams. Oh man, I've been waiting a long time for these to come in healthy. Just been troubles finding decent sized one. They've always been super small, and it's kind of frustrating because, you know, some fish when they're too small, they're just not stable for shipping. And even there might be perfectly healthy, they aren't just strong enough to make it through. So anyways, finally got some decent sized, healthy looking marble hatchetfish. Marble hatchetfish. If you're looking for a schooling top dwelling tetra, marble hatchetfish. I also have dusky, check those out, dusky narrow hatchetfish. So I went for a lot of top dwelling fish. Just been out of them, so happy to see these guys around. This guy's still hungry. See how he's just staying to the front here? He sees me. He's like, hey, are you going to feed me again? He just ate some shrimp. He just had his pellets before that. I mean, this guy literally eats 10 to 20 times a day. If I feed him, he'll eat. It's crazy. He's just, it's like a little kid turning into a teenager, you know. I gotta keep the fridge full all the time. I'm shopping at Costco over here for Domino. Basmati rainbow fish. Decent size, males and females. Nice and healthy Amazon puffer. Beautiful. Amazon puffer. Since they are schooling, I'll show you one more specimen. We do have several here, just to show you a variety how they all healthy came in. Beautiful, hand picked, hand selected. There's some fish waste. It's a great time to check the color. Should be nice and brown and dark. Darker the better. That looks like some healthy Amazon fish do. And should not be stringy and white. And so we know we have a healthy Amazon puffer here. We will still run them through Paracleanse, which is metronidazole and praziquantel, which will deworm them and take care of any external bacteria in shoes, or if there's any parasites on the outside, something like ick or epistalis or velvet disease. So we're going to run them through meds anyway, because they are mostly wild caught. Some nice, healthy, active, young Amazon puffers that are about 1.5 to 2 inches, and they will get about 4. So come check those out. Beautiful electric blue Jack Dempsey's, South American ciclet. Oops. Will grow to be about 7 to 8 inches in captivity. Stunning electric blue Jack Dempsey. Since they are different, I'm going to show one more specimen. Electric blue Jack Dempsey. Isn't that amazing? Mother Nature is beautiful. I mean, I would wear a t-shirt with this pattern, you know, to Hawaii or something. I don't know. Just inspired by nature. This thing is beautiful. I have several specimens here. Come check them out. Alright, here is another stunning new pleco we've never brought in before. This is your L235 Flyer Black Pleco. I can see why they're called Flyer. Those side wings looking thing is awesome. This is a cool pleco. Wow. Really good size. Spotting. Beautiful. Never seen one. Wow. Really nice pleco. To add to our huge, amazing assortment of plecostomus. Oh man. Alright. We own this fish as a store, and it's kind of, you know, it's part of the store. They're not for sale, and so I've been hunting these fish down so that I could get some to sell them. They're crazy, a little crazy. They get a little big. Super fun if you're looking for, you know, the larger fish. These are your cigar barbs, also called the Sultan barb, and I finally found them. These are the red-finned cigar barbs. We have 2 large ones. I mean, they're like, I don't know, 12, 14 inches here. I'm sure you guys seen them in our big tank. So I got 4 more here, so if nobody gets these, we're gonna keep them, grow them out, and so we have a nice school of 6 of the giant cigar barbs. They do get 3.5 feet in the wild. I imagine, I've seen Ohio Fish Rescues, there's pushing 2 feet or more. Beautiful fish. That stripe will go away. Their tails will get red. I mean, they will definitely change. If you want to see what they look like when they get bigger, come and look in the big black arowana aquarium, and you'll see these in there, full grown. Well, not full grown, much larger. Yes, cigar barbs. All right, let's get started with the kings and queens of the freshwater world. This is your pigeon blood discus. Look it up, pigeon blood discus. Here we have a nice blue diamond discus. that color. Blue diamond discus. Here we have beautiful cobalt discus. Nice. Here's another cobalt discus. Hello. Juvenile. Oh yeah, what a stunner. Scorpion blue discus. Wow. He sees that big tank behind him and he's trying to make it that way. You get to go in your own tank, buddy. Beautiful. Blue scorpion. I'm telling you, Mother Nature sure puts out some nice blues and red fish. I'll call this the people's favorite. Kings and queens for sure. Scorpion blue discus. Alright, slightly different variation. Look at this one. Wow, blue scorpion discus. Beautiful round spots. Okay, this one here is called a brilliant blue discus. This is a turquoise version. Brilliant blue discus. Wow. Definitely brilliant. Another beautiful, brilliant turquoise discus. What that usually means is there's more color than the base pattern. So the base pattern is what you're seeing the spotting over here. And the difference between a regular turquoise and a brilliant turquoise would be that it's much more brilliant. It's just more of the blue, percentage-wise. It's not a 50-50. So that's how they get their individual names, and I'll try to explain as I go with all these different discus I bring in. That's why they're strain specific. We do not sell assorted discus here. All of ours are sold by name, and their pricing is reflected on their rarity, availability, and size. We haven't had this beautiful fish in for a minute. This is one size larger. This is your beautiful red ruby discus. I'll start bringing in some larger size discus in different variations. So if you're getting into discus and you don't want the high maintenance of the taking care of the little ones, then you can go one size bigger. They are a little bit more pricey, but look at this stunner. Bag's leaking in 4 different places. I'm gonna hurry up and get it out of here. What a beautiful discus. Look at that pattern. Lovely. Oh, and I also forgot to mention we have live blackworms. We have a huge live blackworm culture going, and we have plenty enough to spare. So if you're looking for a live blackworm culture, these are not bloodworms. These are live blackworms. They're healthy. They've been quarantined, so they're safe to feed your fish. They don't have any parasites because they've been run through a dewormer, even though they're a worm. So I'm definitely happy to share those with you. So we have an abundance of blackworm cultures for you to start your own blackworm culture if you're interested. Here available at Eurofish Aquatics. Okay. and I'm really excited about this fish. I've been waiting for a long time. I don't think anybody's captively breeding them. I think they're all wild caught. They only come from Africa, so definitely had to wait, and I'm still waiting on more African shipments of more rare stuff. Some of my favorite fish in the world come from Africa. But I am happy to share you a nice group of 6 of these crazy looking top dwelling fish. These are your African butterfly fish. They look like arowanas with wings from the top. They have this see-through through their just see how you can see through their fins. It's just amazing. They get about 4 inches. These guys are only about 2. They're nice and young and healthy. There's a group of 6. They do better in at least a couple. African butterfly fish. Definitely unique, oddball. Love these guys. Sadly, there were some DOAs this time, and I don't think it was due to the weather, the way they were packed. I think they could have been packed separately, each fish in each bag versus 5-6 fish in one bag. So I did lose a nice batch of L201 snowball plecos, and I did lose a batch of CW027 hyphen spotted cories. I'm very sad about, because they were larger sized, beautiful cories. They aren't the cheapest either, and so that sucks. I mean, I'll get reimbursed for it, but I just hate seeing fish lost, so it does happen. And I emailed them to let them know for next time, will you please separate each fish into their own bags so that it's guaranteed no DOA. So anyways, moving forward, these are restocking. I think there's 40 here of some really quality blue diamond Neocaridina shrimp to add to our blue diamonds that are here. And so hopefully these guys will breed like crazy for us, because we are breeding our own shrimp, and I was getting low on stock. So we have an abundance of yellows, reds, we got oranges, we got whites, we got greens, we got green reelies, we got blues, oranges. I mean, pretty much everything that are popular that people are looking for. We breed them here by mass numbers, so they're always high grade quality, and they'll breed for you right away. They aren't dipped in some kind of a sterilization liquid, so that they actually breed. Here's a fish we haven't had in for a while. I really enjoy these. If you're looking for top dwelling schooling fish for your larger community tank, these are the rare dusky narrow hatchet fish. So they're not like your regular hatchet fish. They are a little bit elongated and get much bigger than your regular ones. These guys can get up to 8 inches. I've brought them in before at about 2 inches. They grew to 4 inches in a matter of about 2-3 months. So they go pretty fast once they get stabilized and start eating really well. They are beautiful fish. Dusky narrow hatchet fish. Got a nice group of 6 here for you. They are schooling. Here is a ram that we haven't had in for a while. So these are your gold head electric blue rams. Gold head electric blue rams. Alright, love bringing in new fish we've never brought in before. I have never seen them in person, I've never owned them as a hobbyist, and we've never had them here as a business. So, I love bringing you new stuff. You may have seen them or heard of them. It's a new type of catfish we've never had. So these are your honeycomb wood catfish. Beautiful markings, honeycomb catfish. Reminded me a lot of the jaguar catfish, but these guys don't get as big. Honeycomb wood catfish. Look at that pattern. Alright, I think we have a total of 6 of them here. I don't think they get very big. I'm pretty sure they stay about 2.5 inches. So perfect for your smaller aquariums, okay? You want something unique, colorful, get some honeycomb wood catfish this weekend. Okay, we got some more plecos for you, pleco fanatics, pleco freaks. I take a lot of pride here at Eurofish Aquatics for all the rare plecos we bring in. I've always liked plecos because I thought they're unique shaped fish. Every single one is different. Each one serves a different purpose. So I love seeing the different types of plecos. And of course we breed, or I breed. When I say we, it's a business, and eventually I'll have some employees. So I'm just getting used to the we part. But I'm breeding currently chocolate bristlenose, albino bristlenose. I'm also breeding super red bristlenose. I'm also trying to breed long fin versions of every kind of bristlenose. I'm still working on my short fin snow white bristlenose plecos. I still have some green dragon, longfin green dragon bristlenose plecos that I originally got from Greg Sage's line. He's the original creator of the green dragon bristlenose. So I'm still working on breeding pairs of those guys. I try to breed as many as the plecos. I also breeding the 397, the L397 red Alenker tiger plecos. So we are trying to breed some of the rare plecos over time. I really like bringing in all these different plecos from all over the world. So we have the biggest variety of plecos in any other store in Washington State, and I make sure of it. I with the best intentions, very proud of bragging about that. Why? Because it's hard work. It's just really easy getting on a computer as a store owner and just clicking there, and constantly buying from the same source and only bringing in the same old stuff and getting lazy. That's what a lot of my competitors do. Not all. I mean, there are some other stores that have some respected, nice selections of plecos, but here I try to be the very best. I've had over 100 species of plecos at Eurofish Aquatics since we've opened in 2 years. And a lot of them you can go back on all of our unboxing videos and see every single one of them we've ever brought in. So that's why I keep doing these video log unboxings. It isn't just to get you to come in and buy them. It's also to video log of everything I've ever brought in before and the quality, size, to remind me, go back and keep repeating and bringing some of these plecos that I haven't seen in years. But anyways, so we're going to keep adding to our huge pleco selection. So here we have the beautiful L134 leopard frog pleco. They are omnivore. They will eat some semi-carnivorous, so they're not just going to graze on your algae. Only the bristlenose really can survive off of just algae, and I wouldn't recommend that either. But these are really sought after, and it seems like they're only around certain parts of the year. So L134 leopard frog pleco get about 4 inches. We have a couple here. Beautiful specimen. All right, here's a very affordable, rare pleco that we haven't had in for a while. I really enjoy these. They're nice and flat. What I mean by that is like they're really low to the ground. Some plecos are like, really high fin and tall body. So these are very low. So basically, pretty sure they're all wild caught. So this is your L52, L052 Atabapo butterfly pleco. You get really nice dark and light stripes on them that are unison, but you can see the flat shape of the body. So there's one, and we have another. L052 Atabapo Butterfly Pleco. Come check those out. Alright, restocking a nice looking affordable Pleco. So those are, they're called LDA 031 Mustard Spot Pleco. They don't get huge like most mustard plecos, and so this one will only reach about 4 or 5 inches max. They have beautiful dark with yellow spots when they color in, and my favorite part about them is they have the nice lyre tail. So any pleco that has a lyre tail is just stunning, very popular here. We have another one, so we got 2 all day LDA 031 Mustard Spot Pleco. Alright, restocking on another rare Pleco. These are wild caught from Brazil, from the Xingu River. One of my all-time favorites. They get about, I want to say about 6 to 7 inches. They are a warmer water Pleco if you're looking for something stunning and beautiful. Here is a L177 gold seam gold nugget Pleco. So it's different than the L018 gold spot Pleco. They look very, very similar. The only difference between the L018 and this L177 is that the whole dorsal fin up here will be yellow across the whole dorsal on the L177. On the gold L018 gold nugget, it's only on the very tip of the dorsal. There's one specimen, and here's another one. So we have 2 L177 gold seam gold nugget Pleco. Like I mentioned before, one of my favorite things to do around this shop is to bring in stuff that we've never had in before. So we're constantly bringing in new stuff. So I want to share with you this beautiful new Pleco we've never had here before. It is a L226 Equitus Tiger Pleco. Very cool. Love seeing new Plecos. I don't know much about it, so I'll have to study up on it. I don't think it gets very big. They are pretty affordable. Just a nice Pleco. I'll try to get some footage later for you. Alright, and here is another L226 Equitus Tiger Pleco. Also has a nice lyre tail. Very cool. Alright, we are restocking on a Pleco that I originally got at 2 inches, and I raised it to about 4 inches. And then it was around the holiday time, and someone really didn't want to sell it, and I'm kind of still upset at myself for selling it because it took forever to grow out and it was a beautiful specimen. So I'm going to be keeping another one for myself, and I got a few. It's just a stunning Pleco that I would like to grow out again, and definitely going to keep one this time. This is the L114 Leopard Cactus Pleco. You get about 10 inches, just stunning color, leopard pattern, beautiful red tail, red dorsal. One of my favorite cactus Plecos. Here is another one. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Beautiful Pleco. Definitely keeping one this time. Since I know these are rare and they're gonna go fast, I brought in another one. L114 Leopard. I'm sorry. Yes, Leopard Cactus Pleco. Okay, here is a pleco. I think I've literally only brought in one specimen in about 2.5 years, or however long we've been open. Well, I got the keys to the shop on January 1st of 2023. Here we are in 2025. What are we in, March? It's a little over 2 years. I've only seen one specimen, and I got it in, and I was never able to sell it because it passed away on me because it was too small. So I've been on the hunt for a larger pleco, and so here we go. Look at this, guys. Holy cow. Look at this. L102 True Inspector pleco. I have never ever in my life seen one this big. I just can't get over how big that dorsal fin is. Look at that thing. Look at that high fin. Look at those spots. Stunning, beautiful pleco. Wow. Underrated. L102 True Inspector pleco. Wow. Okay, so another thing I take a big pride in bringing in and trying to be like the #1 and stay at that status of having the most variety of plecos of all stores in Washington, and also want to work hard on being the #1 spot for rare puffer fish. I tried to keep as many different species of puffers, from tiny little pea puffers to the biggest puffer in the world. So we haven't had this puffer in for a very long time. I'm super excited to show you the largest specimen I've ever seen of this kind of puffer. They do max out at about 6 inches. We've had one that was about 2 inches when it came in and grew out about 3 inches before he found his forever home. But look at this beautiful, stunning, kind of difficult to see. I'll try to stretch here. This is can you try to guess what kind of puffer this is? Give you a moment here to try to guess. I know it's kind of hard to see, but this is, I'm sure most of you got it wrong, this is a pig nose puffer. Extra large pig nose puffer. Get about max 6 inches. This one's about 4.5. Beautiful puffer. Called a pig nose puffer because obviously they have what looks like a pig's face, pig's nose. Stunning puffer. Okay, I thank you for watching these videos. I appreciate all your support, whether it's Facebook, whether it's YouTube, or you just coming to the store and buying maybe just your dechlorinator and choosing my store over big box stores. And I appreciate your support for the small mom and pop business. And so I want to show you the last but not least fish here. And so it is another puffer, and we have brought one in the past before, and it got mistakenly sent the wrong puffer to us. And so if you're out there and you bought this puffer and it was the wrong one, and if you're watching this video, just bring back the other puffer and we'll swap you. I apologize for that. When they're small, they look very similar. It was difficult to tell them apart, but after a while I realized that as it was growing out, that it was possibly quite the wrong puffer. So if you bought the wrong puffer, just contact me and I'll swap it for you. But anyways, so world's smallest pea puffer in the world is the pea puffer. In the freshwater world, doesn't matter if it's saltwater or fresh. We mostly do freshwater here. In the future, we will be doing rare, exotic saltwater fish. Kind of look forward to doing that. I'll set up an aquarium just for fish. I'm not going to do corals. I'm not going to do anything crazy like that. I'm just going to do rare fish that no other fish store has and see if that works for us. And if it does, then we'll expand from there. But we have the world's smallest pea puffer. Up from there, we have Amazon puffers available. We have a hairy puffer. We have a dragon humpback puffer available. We have a Oaxaca puffer available. It's decent sized, a little bit over 3 inches. We also have the rarest puffer of them all, which is a Cross River puffer. If you've never seen one, if you want to look it up, and I mean, they are in the $1,000 plus category. They are the rarest puffer, so they aren't the cheapest, but we do have one here if you want to just come and take a look at it. It's a Cross River puffer. And your Cross River puffer gets about 16 inches. Your Oaxaca gets about 18 inches. And we have today the king of all puffers. It's the biggest puffer in the world. So here I want to introduce you to this stunning, beautiful 5-inch MBU or Mabu puffer. And these get a little bit over 2 feet. Possibly in the wild as big as 3 feet. Biggest one I've seen is about 2.5 foot. What a stunning specimen, beautiful color. Not sure if it's male or female yet. But we do have a true MBU Mabu puffer here from Africa. What a lovely specimen. So I appreciate you guys. Always looking forward to the next one. Take care.